Day 31 is no joke today. Day 31 has been probably mentally the most, challenging because there's so much things in the works, so many things happening, there's so many results to analyze, there's so many testing. It's almost like A, B, C, D, E, F, G testing of all sorts of different things, right? Putting people here, putting people there, posting this, posting that, making people go through this funnel, the other funnel, this CTA, that CTA, really seeing again what works, right? What can potentially happen. Currently, I'm building out like a quick mini script, basically framework for the calls that we're going to be giving to absolutely everyone. Because again, we want to build on that personalization and that directness. We've already noticed that people absolutely love that. Like the fact that the actual person behind the account with 800,000 people is jumping on these calls, that's like instant trust. Nurturing happens in that process, trust, real connection, right? As long as we're asking one, the right questions, two, we're giving them, the right actions to actually take. So we're very, very late here. I don't think I'm going to be doing any outreach today again. To be fully transparent, I think I just figured out I really need to scale this client, right? Because with this client, realistically, like as far as money wise, as far as, whatever goes, it's huge. It could be absolutely huge, right? There's too much potential to not make this work. But the fact is, to make it work, we're going to need to hop a lot of, hoops, like no matter what the blueprint is, the, first to the 10th step, the A to Z. It's basically different for every client. It's all different for whatever expert I actually work with, right? One could be in this niche, one could be in that niche, one could have this type of audience, one can have that type of audience. So it's literally all about just testing. And that's the tough part, because obviously it's like you don't want to test, forever, but for long-term success, I do think it's very, very beneficial to, again, obviously analyze and see what is one working, what is two need to be optimized and, done better. I'd say that's the step that we're on right now. If you think about it, I mean, we're October 10th, like it's 10 days into working with this client day to day. And I also just had a call with him as well about like 2 hours ago. I basically went on, again, the clarity of the offer, what we're actually offering, right? Making sure everyone understands, right? Because with this client, we have like 4 brains together. So that's a lot of brains, and a lot of brains must understand, the goal and what we're trying to achieve here. Yeah, this script, I kind of built on some rapport, built on some questions. This particular script framework is only going to be for the free, consultation calls that we're doing. The second one is going to be more so for like strategy sessions. So it's definitely going to be a bit longer, closer to that 30-minute mark. This one's roughly like 15 minutes. We're going to try to squeeze that in there. And then I jumped on a first meeting yesterday with one of our potential students. I mean, he is a student now, because we basically have like 25 people in my client's online education, which, to be fair, is pretty damn good. Bringing in an audience from asking them nothing, right? And basically offering nothing but just content and entertainment in that sense, to bringing them to a whole different perspective of like, hey, you can have a page that has, 800K, whatever amount it may be. You can have a personal brand, you can monetize, you can go viral, and you can genuinely build this out to further than you ever known, right? I mean, my client, he has an agency on the side of the whole content thing. He has a team for the content thing. So it goes much, much deeper than that. Paid ads might be something we look into in the near future. I definitely don't think it's the step now, because we really got to work with the audience we have now to, again, figure out our offering and what they really are struggling with. We're getting close to that answer, though. I must admit, that's making me very, very happy. So with that being said, day 31, it's an absolute workload. By the way, I'm filming this at 2 a.m. So that being said, day 31 is over. I'm going to edit this exact video you're watching right now, and I'll connect with you tomorrow, day 32. Talk soon.